Hello and welcome back to the Dragon Den. I am King of Dragons 5000 and today we have another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Getting Roman Reigns out of the packaging, we're greeted with a very impressive figure. However, he does look like previous Roman Reigns figures that we've gotten in the past. But there are some minor details that does separate this Roman Reigns from previous versions. Before we have a look at his details, let's run through his accessories. Roman Reigns does come with 3 impressive pairs of hands, as well as his Ula Fala and the WWE Undisputed Heavyweight title. A good set of accessories here for Roman Reigns, so with that out of the way, let's have a look at his details. As stated previously, this Roman Reigns does appear to be the exact same Roman Reigns that we've gotten in the past. In terms of sculpt and paint apps, it's pretty much what we've gotten in the past. However, he does have a brand new head. Taking a look at this brand new head sculpt, this has to be the best Roman Reigns head sculpt that Mattel has produced. He has a very mean yet stoic expression, and I absolutely love the way the face printing lands on this face. This version of Roman Reigns is also sporting the much bushier beard. His hair also is slicked back where it does drape across his shoulders and his back. Mattel is using the standard muscular body here for Roman Reigns. The muscle striation is still rather impressive, and one detail that I love is the work that they did on his tattoos. On the right side of his chest we do have that ornate Samoan tattoo pattern which looks beautiful, and it continues all throughout the side and on his back. It's incredibly detailed, and Mattel spared no expense when detailing these tattoos. Mattel is using the more muscular arms here for Roman Reigns, and it fits the character perfectly. His left arm is quite bare and with no elbow pad to speak of, but it does have his black gauntlet, and his right arm is covered in that ornate Samoan tattoos where the detailing is flawless. Getting up close to the tattoos, you can see exactly how ornate and distinguished each tattoo is here on Roman Reigns. And he is wearing his red gauntlet here on his right wrist, and you can see that the fist is actually sculpted as well. The lower body, however, is quite plain, as it's that exact same Roman Reigns body that we've gotten for several years at this point. Even though it is quite accurate with the pockets and the sculpt work being pretty good, I would have loved to see a more updated sculpt here on Roman Reigns. It still has those sculpted pockets on the side, which is still done really nicely, and the seam work in it is still pretty good. It all culminates here on his red boots, which look rather impressive, and Mattel actually put some painted detail here. On the outside of the boots we do have the Roman Reigns Superman punch, and on the inside we have the Roman Reigns insignia. As far as the detailing here on Roman Reigns goes, it's rather impressive with the amount of detail Mattel was able to put into his tattoos. Despite coming with a brand new head sculpt, it's the exact same Roman Reigns figure that we've gotten previously in the past. With the paint and detail out of the way, let's compare Roman Reigns to our usual suspects. Getting Roman Reigns compared to our usual suspects, you can see that Roman Reigns is going to be slightly taller than your standard 6-inch figure. And he will be slightly taller than most WWE figures, but he will scale nicely with the rest of your collection. With the comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at Roman Reigns' articulation. Starting at the head, Roman does have a ball joint at the neck. His arms will hinge out to the side and do a full 360. Swivel at the bicep and a double hinge at his elbow. He does have a hinge and swivel at his wrist. Roman Reigns has an ab crunch as well as a waist swivel. Legs will kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. He will have a double bend at the knee, a swivel at the boot, a hinge in the ankle, and rocker ankle. Roman Reigns has some impressive articulation, and it is standard for Mattel's Elite Collection. However, because he is using that outdated Roman Reigns body, his leg articulation will be hindered greatly. But other than that, his joints feel pretty smooth, as I don't have any problems with tightness or loose joints. So with everything said and done about the Elite Collection Roman Reigns, let's get him posed for my final thoughts. Though we have gotten several dozen Elite Roman Reigns in the past, I think Mattel has got a real winner here with this version of Roman Reigns. The head sculpt has got to be the best version of Roman Reigns that they have ever given us, and it looks amazing here on this figure. The head sculpt aside, it's still basically the Elite Roman Reigns that Mattel has been giving us with the greatest hits and the best of series. If you're like me, you passed on a lot of those Roman Reigns and opted for the Ultimate Edition versions. However, this one does come with the undisputed heavyweight title. The detailing on the title looks amazing. Even though the sculpt work is a little bit outdated on the strap, it's still an impressive belt. There's nothing wrong with having multiple versions of a character in your display. However, if you are looking for a more up-to-date Roman Reigns, this version is probably the one you want to pick up. There's really not much to speak of in terms of new sculpt work rather than the head, but it's still a good figure to own if you're in the market for a new Roman Reigns. Just be aware that this version of Roman Reigns carries over the same problems that we have with the previous Elite figures, especially with articulation done in his legs. If you can look past all the limitations in his legs, it's still an impressive figure that I highly recommend you add to your collection if you haven't already picked up an Elite Roman Reigns. At the time I'm making this video, Elite Series 110 is starting to hit stores, so if you haven't already done so, check out your local Walmarts and Targets to find this new Roman Reigns. Thank you for checking out my review on Roman Reigns, and before you go, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my WWE Elite collection. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon, where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my loyal Dragon Knights coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.